Hello, everybody. How we doing tonight? Wow, we're live. Cool. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm cool. You good? You doing all right out there tonight? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show, to the Safe House channel here. We are live in South Austin, Texas. Those of you watching in Austin, you're welcome to come out and hang out. I don't know if you've heard about what we're doing at this point. This is our channel. We are now streaming live on YouTube. This is Safe House session 143. We have got the Boleys and the Kraken Quartet in the house tonight. And we're very excited to be bringing this wonderful music to you from our little corner of the world out to you, wherever you're watching from. I see you in the chat here tonight. Katie McDowell, Piper Brown, Sean Green, Two Guns West, Too Many Birds. What is up, my friends? I will eventually be Eric in the chat, and yeah, let's talk. Let's hang out. We're here. Cornelius, Juicebox, Sick Jacket. Thanks. Maybe you're talking to me. Anybody else wearing a jacket? No, just me. Must be me. Well, thank you, Cornelius. Yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We do this every second and every last Wednesday of the month, and we are streaming live from Spokesman here in South Austin, Texas. Shout out Spokesman, shout out Real Ale for helping us put these shows on each and every time we do it. So that's it. Be sure and drink your beer, drink your coffee, eat your vegetables, take your vitamins. I don't know. Oh, that's good, so I'm told. But, yeah, cool. We good? Good to be here with you. Yeah, if you're just tuning in for the first time, the way that this works is we're live. If you can ask me a question right now, I'll I'll get some. I need to get like a newspaper so I can show it to you, and you'll be like, this isn't live. But, I could do it. Ask me a question. I'll talk to you right now. So, anyway. We have a screen on the stage for the bands. If you want to address them, ask them questions, ask them about their gear, ask them about their day, ask them about their songs, ask them about their lives. They may share as much or as little as they are willing to share with you. Hey, thank you for subscribing. The Boleys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And everybody else out there watching right now, if you can subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. It's free. I'm told you feel really good about yourself when you do it. We're happy that you do it, and we appreciate the support. We appreciate the interest. We appreciate the feedback and the time. I know your precious time. Super Savage Bliss, I see you in there. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the chat if we're on or off of the right or wrong track. So take with that. And do with that whatever you will. And we're also on Patreon. It's just Safe House on Patreon, www.patreon.com/safehouse. You're at $1, $3, $5 patronage. And if you want to get your name in the credits, some of our friends here, Sean Green, Death Will Tremble, Nomad Sound, we appreciate that. We're bumping this up Every time we get a subscriber, it goes up $5. So we got the $10 covered. We get the $15 covered. We are now at $20 a month. We'll throw your name in the credits here, and I would otherwise be crying in the shower. All right, that's all right. We're glad. Time better spent here with us, Two Guns West, so we appreciate that. But, yeah, that's how that works on Patreon. If you're just like, hey, what you guys are doing is really cool, or, however you feel about it, like, I want to do it just because I like the Boleys. We appreciate any donations or any patronage that you can afford. And if you can't afford it, just follow the channel. We're Safe House ATX on Instagram if you want to follow us on there. And, yeah, that's it for me for now. You got anything else? We got cookies in the shower. Okay. That's good. This is... Anybody else want to kind of take over? Get some comments in just to get these weird comments out of sight here. How's that? So thanks again, everybody. We are taking donations for the bands. We'll be posting Bandcamp. We'll be posting social media handles, and you can donate directly to the band. I'm sure all of that's going back into whatever musical habits or musical equipment or whatever they may need to use currency, mostly American currency here. You can donate American currency to the bands, and it'll go back into keeping this whole thing going. I'm sure if you've made it this far, hello, howdy from Harlingen. Hello, Harlan from hey Harlingen, the Bloom Band. Cool. Welcome to the show. And everybody forgot. Like I always forget to mention the people in the cafe. I know I'm up probably pretty obnoxious, like on the screen, and you're like, I just want to drink my coffee or my beer and not hear this guy talk. But I'm sorry, I have to do this. I'm not even being paid to do this. So you're like, well, you don't have to do it. Why are you doing it? I'm doing it because I'm having a good time. I'm really having a good time. So you can come back here. You can get your drink. You can get your food or your water or your beer or your coffee at the cafe. You can come back here and you can hang out and you can tell me why I shouldn't be doing this. I'm open to it. I'm very approachable. I know. Am I raging? Is this getting out of hand? I'm really sorry. I'm really excited about tonight. We're really happy to be here on YouTube, and we're happy that you're spending your night with us. I had some coffee. I misplaced it. Man, this is some killer. This is I like my 7:30 coffee. I get going right before we start off the show, and just to this is just to talk to you. I'm doing it. It's all for you. It's all for you, Damien. Thank you, Super Savage Bliss. Too Many Birds, Cornelius Jukebox. Michelle Martin, De Bloom Band from Harlingen. I assume that's the city. Talk to me in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And throughout the night, follow these bands on their social media accounts. Check them out on Bandcamp. If you can, buy their music, buy their shirts, buy a cassette, buy a download. Do something. Some of this is, a lot of it's free. You don't really have to do anything. Just like it's a feedback system that lets us and them and we're all in this together. You're here. I know you're out there. I see you in the chat right now, so I know that you're hanging around here enough. We've piqued your interest enough. So thanks again. That's it for me for now. I'm Eric in the chat. You can talk to me then. And I'm there. I'm here all night. And if you are watching the cafe, come back and check out the show with us. But until then, let's get this thing going. What do you say? Yeah? We good? All right, Piper Brown. I'm here. I'm listening. I see you. It's we've had enough of me. So let's start the night here and get this going. We will hand this over to our good friends, kicking off Safe House session number 143, the Boleys.
Bullshit. Your sirens, they're spinning.
Whatever, just take them away, I guess.
Take them away. All right, load it up.
Fucking
Come on.
assholes, I tell you what. Fuck.
Every day of the week.
They deserve to get
what
paid
do we get?
15 an hour.
Donuts.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey! Holy shit.
They're filming here.
They're filming.
So we got a drinking game going. Every time we drink, you drink. Every time we play a song, you drink. Every time one of us plays an instrument, you drink.
Drink it.
Thank you all for coming, everybody in the thing. Who is Too Many Birds?
Tell us, Too Many Birds. Tell us.
Is there too many birds? Are you
How
like
many
the
birds?
conspiracy
Holy
of,
shit.
Like, birds, like, they're like the government spy drones and all that shit.
Okay, Mr. Birds, you have until the end of this song to tell us who you are.
This song is about birds, and it's called Bird Nip City.
You all have to drink, everybody out there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Did everyone drink? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so this next song is called
Jelly and mayonnaise.
Jelly and Mayonnaise.
Jelly
It's
and
off our last
Mayonnaise.
album, a little self-titled. And this time you have to drink your shot with a little bit of jelly and a little bit of mayo, baby. Ooh, crispy. That's a little extreme.
That's just gross. But you gotta do it.
But it's fucking extreme. Did you drink? Today, blues like a birdie that's making its way back home. Blue today,
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you everybody who came out tonight. This next song is about a whale. And he escaped jail. And you know, it's called Free Willy.
Free that, Willie.
Just for Willie.
Free it up, dude. Free it.
Point of the record is to be free. Point of the album is to be free. Go on and feel it, man, 'cause it's all fake. Oh, I know the man, he will let you be free. What is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? How do I get there? How do I get there? How do I get there? Oh, yeah, baby. Point of the record is to be free. Point of the album is to be free. Point of the show is to be free, man. So set yourself free.
This next song's called Storm on Through. I introduced that one randomly. But I like this song.
Thank you, Cornelius Juicebox, for the mouth hugs.
Mom, are you watching? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hey.
Are you playing the drinking game?
Better be.
We's fixing to get our mom turned up. Alright. Mom drank too much Franzia.
I see a storm rolling through. The tops of the trees are swaying like the ocean waves. I see a storm rolling through, baby, when you're near.
There's also a drinking thing whenever I lose my glasses, because it's inevitable every time.
What happened to them? Where did they go? See if you can find them on the cameras there. It's another game.
Thanks, Safe House, for having us. We
You read my
stoked.
mind.
This is fun.
By the way, we're like the most awkward people on the planet. If
No,
you
we're not.
haven't
No, we're not.
noticed.
We're perfect. We're doing good.
So what about that coronavirus? Is anybody sick? Raise your hand.
We
The
can't
bird
hear
guy,
you.
are you sick? I still don't know who that is.
Too many birds, dude. Get this guy a glasses band. $10, dude. $10? That's pretty good.
What? You can donate a glasses band.
Are you tuning down right
on
now?
the thing? Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
This guy's he's tuning down over here.
We're tuning.
Tuning it down.
We're gonna play a couple more tunes for you there.
So all you people out there on the webs, spider webs, whatever, we're releasing.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I've been
Get it?
writing that one. We're on the internet.
We worked on our bits. A lot.
Oh yeah. We're releasing the music video. You saw the promo for it. If you're
Can we-
cool.
Can we get like a laughing track in there?
Yeah. Like small. Yeah.
And then there's always that one guy that's like,
That's just
Yeah.
yelling super loud.
that's me.
Yeah.
All right, that was the last song. See you later.
Now we're releasing the music video for Pinky Toe 02/20/2020 at Kickbutt
Butt
Coffee.
Coffee.
February the 20th.
You're gonna
Right?
want to be there if you want to keep all your hairs and your pinky toe.
Oh.
That was a drink.
That was a drink.
And since I'm opening a new one, that means you have to chug one. The drunker you get, the better we sound.
What's our next song?
This song's called "Aw Shit."
If you're all staring
like pizza. It's the end of the song.
Cut it! Cut it! Cut it! Whoa! Whoa! No! 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 Stop it! Eden, I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you, Ethan. I told him. I told him. Okay, we're gonna do a special little thing, and whoever is on this chat right here, give us one song, and whatever song we see first, we're gonna play it.
Shit.
But it has to be our song, obviously. We're not gonna just.
I didn't break
We're
a
not
string.
crazy. Did you break a string?
No, I didn't.
Hey, we're doing good.
Bam!
We're waiting. Come on, anybody?
Come on!
Anybody,
come on,
any
guys.
song.
Fat baby.
Fat Baby, here we go. This
Yeah,
is
we got
Fat
this.
Baby.
Ready?
Playing for real.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fat Baby, here we go. It's so fat, man.
Fat baby, walking through the house.
That was Fat Baby.
Emma Boley fucks, apparently. Thank you, Secret Soup.
Oh.
That baby is heckin' fat, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever, all these people on this chat, y'all are awesome. This is so cool.
Wait, are we playing more?
We're gonna do Slim Baby next.
Slim Baby. This song is called Slim Baby.
Medium, baby.
Jared, we already played Brains, you dingo.
Jared!
Come on, man.
Come on. Get out of town.
Get out of here. Go back to making pizza, you crazy fool.
Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. Gotta do a lot of things.
I decorated my drum set. More.
Emma decorated her drum set.
Bleeding.
What fucking song are we gonna do?
Let's do Purple Sky.
Joe, Ethan is my fat little baby.
Oh, Leo.
Thank you. I am your fat little baby.
Did we do Purple Skies already?
No, we did
Oh,
that
let's do
for
Purple
like
Skies.
a check.
I'm gonna play this
We're
one
gonna
with
do-
Porter. Ready?
Okay.
The song is called Purple Skies. Skies.
Right.
Deep down inside my
everybody.
You ask us what we are. Dying. You wonder what we've done. Lying. You ask us what we're all about. Crying.
All right, thank you. That was the national anthem.
God bless America.
God bless our president.
USA, USA.
USA. That was for you, Donald. And that was our last song. Thank you very much. So
All right.
everyone that's out there drinking, 10 more drinks. That's the end of the
10 more
drinking
drinks. But y'all have to do it too. Come on.
phase. Come on.
That's one.
That was a sip of one. Anyway, thanks Safe House for having us.
Thank you, Safe House.
We're stoked about this.
We got
This was
music.
so fun.
We're the Boleys. That's about
Bullies.
it. We play
For your
music.
kid.
All right. There we go.
All right, friends of the internet, there you have it. The video premiere from the Bullies. Well.
Well, I gotta say.
What? Well, you're just gonna let that go and just not bring us up to speed on any of this? Y'all put some work into this.
No, I don't know what.
Yeah? Did you know this was happening?
No, I wasn't aware of it at all. This was
You
all
were in
going
that
on
video.
the background.
Did you not know you were in that video?
I don't
No.
remember most of it. I was
Pinky toe.
drugged
Yeah.
and brought somewhere. It was John Rosales that did it.
They're like, Chuck, look, just put this on and trust me, all right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. I swear.
Well, thank you for coming out and debuting the video with us. And you've got a big release going on next week, the 20th. Kick Butt Coffee. What's is this? Do you curate this with people that helped in the video as far as the lineup goes?
Yeah. All the bands were involved in the making of the video, and we're so proud to have all of them playing and part of the show and part of the video as well. So.
And now the three of you are siblings. I was like, hey, this band is siblings, and they, of course, the internet being the internet, they're like, what's siblings supposed to mean? Like, is that your new word for cool? Like, no, they're like actual siblings. They're like, nah, you're trying to be cool.
It's actually we're fake siblings.
Really?
Yeah, we got our names changed.
Really?
Yeah. We used to live
too
in
bad.
LA, and we're like about that shit in LA.
Are you actually from LA?
No.
From Austin.
We're from Florence, Texas. Shout out to the hometown, baby. Rock Quarries, the store.
Rock Quarries? Oh, is that your high school mascot?
We're actually the Buffaloes.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
B-U-F-F-F.
Wouldn't it be Buffalo?
Oh, no.
Yeah, really.
Multiple Buffaloes. There's a lot of them.
Wait, isn't plural for Buffalo?
Oh, really? Oh, shit. See, that's Florence High School. That's the teaching there.
Maybe I'm wrong. Talk to us in the chat here.
Cool teachers there.
Yeah.
but-
Maybe they're watching. They're like, that son of a bitch went
no, I
on
was
the
like,
internet.
Actually, Mr. Maz, you were cool as fuck.
Well, y'all, I love that y'all are a. It's cool seeing the chemistry between bands. Is there a lot of? Are you at odds with each other a lot? You seem like y'all get along pretty well.
We get along pretty good. We're really good at fighting with each other. So we just like fight it out and that's it. We just are good at it. We're like, okay, yes, la vie.
That's good. There's no hard feelings. It's like, look, I know this sucks, and you might want to leave this band, but you're still gonna be my brother or my sister. So tough
exactly.
shit.
Yeah. Yep,
Well,
that's exactly it.
And then you're playing the anybody watching in Austin, actually, you've got 2 shows in the next week.
Yeah. Friday, we're actually in San Marcos playing at a place called Coffee Bar
You got
for
3 shows.
Valentine's Day. And then Saturday we're at Electric Church for the
Anniversary.
3-year anniversary. Woo!
You want to do a shout out to Real Ale, huh? Just do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we'll
This
just
beer-
yeah.
It's fucking great. I feel like a true fireman. Like I've just put out a fire or something.
You look like one too. A cop and a fireman in one night.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Cool.
So the Valentine's Day, do you have big plans?
Just to play like a badass set,
yeah.
get some good coffee,
Yeah.
hang out with my girlfriend.
Romantic. Sounds very
Romantic.
Is your girlfriend watching online here? Any of these people? Andrew Edison, Austin Welch, Katie McDowell, Cornelius Jukebox. I really hope your name is
Eric is
Cornelius.
hammered.
Yeah.
Eric, god dang it!
I'm not-
How could you drink
I know,
during something like
I
this?
know.
This is a professional setting.
Idiot. Somebody, who's that handsome looking? Somebody said he resembled me. I don't know. I didn't see it, but
That's our friend James Davenport. He's actually heading a band called Peppermint Kiss, who's
Okay.
playing the release.
great name.
My brother's actually in that band playing guitar as well, and then two of our other really good friends, Caleb and Lauda.
So do you do the booking yourself? I saw you have a lot of releases on Bandcamp.
Oh yeah. We've just been recording them in our barn and shitting them out as fast as we can do it.
Is this a collaborative thing, or would you say that this is very much three? The sum of its parts.
Like the music video?
You're the band. I mean, is this
okay.
your brainchild? Because I'm picturing myself with my siblings. No fucking way. You know.
Really?
Yeah. The odds of I think maybe y'all are close enough in age to where your interests. You're at the perfect age for all of your interests to
Yeah.
more or less line up.
Yeah, totally. And like no one else in Florence really wanted to be in like a band
You're
and
like,
stuff.
fine, you can be the bass player.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then it turns out they're like fucking beast mode badasses, and now I'm like, shit.
You're
I
like,
have to learn stuff again. I was just planning on playing Nirvana covers
really?
forever.
Which do you have a favorite?
Just Smells Like Teen Spirit over and over,
Really?
over and over and
It's
over.
weird to me how classic, like modern classic that has become, because you'll hear it a lot of like DJs and like hip hop, like that's the thing. I'm like, this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I can dig. I like it.
If you had an opportunity to choke slam any child actor, alive or dead, who would it be?
Choke slam any child actor, alive or dead. Fucking A. I don't know any child actors, and I really don't feel that
Really?
bad about any of them. I don't think.
Maybe this is somebody that's watching. They're fishing for like
Maybe that kid on Game of Thrones.
the kid.
Yeah, the
one
kid. Yeah. That King kid. He was an asshole in that show.
Did you watch it,
I
or
would
you just
still say
saying
sorry after.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it.
You're like, I'm really sorry I have to do this.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I'd have to do it still.
Do you have a number two? Like, no. What if there's like a? You're like early 20ish. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So,
24.
do you know who? Don't take any offense to this. Do you know who Gary Coleman is? Really? Okay. Okay. Wow. I'm trying to test in the waters here because I keep hearing of people that younger people who don't know who a lot of these older sort of iconic. Gary Coleman was the what you talking about, Willis? Guy the.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
You didn't know that, but
I did not know that. Yeah.
Not to bring Gary Coleman into this, but he's like.
Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
We need you to start talking now. How do you feel about this?
If you could be any wrestler, why would it be Macho Man Randy Savage?
Because I feel like me and him just get along pretty well.
Who did? Yeah. Do you know who Randy Savage is?
Yeah, I know that guy. Just from memes. I'm a millennial, so
I'm getting
that's all I know.
How do
And
you?
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
Let's
Get political. Let's get political.
Good,
Who
go
wants to
ahead.
argue? Let's
It's your
start
time,
arguing.
my friend. Yeah. Go
Rest in peace, Gary. Oh, is he dead?
on. Yeah, I didn't want to break that to you.
Fucking A. Well, never mind. You can just.
Yeah, if we're live, we can't cut it out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Gary, sorry about that.
Did I say Gary Coleman? I meant Gary
Newman?
Mole Man.
Oh, Mole Man. Ah, yeah. That's what we were talking about the whole time. I know that guy. Yeah.
So I was asking you earlier in the chat. I am curious. Of the three of you, do you play a secondary instrument, and who's best at that second instrument?
Emma and Joe both play guitar. Joe's fucking good at guitar.
Yeah.
And then I play bass and drums, but I'm, you know?
So Joe, guitar.
Yeah, Joe guitar.
It's usually, I feel like it is usually the youngest
They
of
pick
his siblings.
up shit
that-
quick. Yeah. He just picks it up like, bam.
It's
Catch him in Peppermint Kiss. They fucking slay.
man, I get so much shit on this channel.
Nice.
Look, we don't have to. We don't talk
actually-
about that, do we?
Mine was Booty Judge.
Really?
How did you?
Are you Eric?
Yeah.
I thought I was Eric.
No. Eric, Ethan. Right?
Oh shit! Can we
So,
start this over?
How long have you been playing with the Bullies?
I'm going on about 6 months, man. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
Wouldn't change a thing.
Fuck, I would quit and
Really?
run
Okay.
as fast as possible.
All right. I'll take it to my siblings and see how they feel about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We gonna switch back now?
Yeah, back. Switch.
Okay, here we go. Going back.
All right, Ethan, Eric.
Yeah. I've what were we talking about?
There's Nico Jansen.
You know these people.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's up, Nico?
Are you have you streamed? Do you guys do any of the Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or any of that? Yeah, a little bit. You dabble.
Yeah. Actually, Nico's brother, Willie Jansen, helped us record our album, and he went on tour with us last year, and that motherfucker's a live streaming fool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like, what's up, man? I'm live in the back seat of the van here.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
And he like streams UFC story like Snapchat UFC guys or whatever. Snapchat, I don't know if nobody uses Snapchat anymore.
I love picking the younger people's brains because I'm like, where are you with this? You don't remember life before the internet.
A little bit.
Your brother doesn't.
No way.
So
Hey, he's not a 90s kid. He wouldn't get it.
You're. What were you alive for? Let's see. You were born
I was
in
alive for
'96.
5 years.
You were born in '95.
Very versed. I
alive.
remember VHS players. Get out of here.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna stop you right there. Anybody that knows VHS players knows that they are actually referred to as
Cassette tapes.
VCRs.
VCRs. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, I catch
knew that.
I catch myself saying that shit too. I'm like, yeah, like a VHS player, and they're like, no, this was VCR forever. You know why?
Yeah.
Would you,
Now that you say
getting
that, I'm having these crazy memories of VCR. Yeah. Mom, Dad, do you remember that? Did y'all say VCR a lot?
Are your parents watching?
Okay, Boomer Eric. Yeah, they're super savage bliss.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Eric went to school with a dude that invented mayonnaise.
Nice.
It's not
That's
true. but-
Badass.
Sure, that was me.
Hell yeah. Have you ever eaten jelly and mayonnaise together?
Jelly and mayonnaise?
Try it. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You have to do the whole jar in one. You just have to keep chugging
I
it,
believe you less.
and then it eventually gets better and better.
I don't believe. It went from me just not believing you to believing you less, and now not believing anything you say.
Come on, it's really true. Try it at home. That's the new challenge, huh? All you kids in high
start a
school
thing now?
The jelly and mayonnaise challenge. If you can do it, you're cool.
You heard it here first. Well,
Smoke weed.
do you think your parents were drinking along to the game?
Maybe. Mom and Dad, were y'all drinking to the game? They just said VCRs.
They know what it's. They know what
I
it.
know what it is. Were you guys partying, Mom and Dad?
Are they watching in Florence?
And y'all stole my whole CD collection. Yeah, that is true. We stole their whole CD collection.
What were you? A few CDs from your parents' collection that are standouts. That
Oh, okay. Enya, Annie DeFranco, Tracy Bonham, and then I had a good one earlier. Dave Matthews,
and then some old Sabbath in there, and some Nirvana, and some Soundgarden. My
Okay.
dad loves Soundgarden.
Yeah. Cool.
And Tool. They love Tool too.
Okay, that is again this generational thing. My parents are probably older than your parents, so like it's weird that I'm seeing this. You know, I don't know if you know this. I haven't lived before. I've not done this before. Experienced living. I don't think it's exclusive to me, but you know, aging. I've never experienced that before, and like you experience a little bit, but
Yeah,
it's
you
all
experience it
relative.
every day.
Yes, yeah. But now that I'm getting a little bit further, I'm like, whoa, like Tool and the Red Hot Chili Peppers are like classic rock now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wait, so what did your parents listen to?
I mean, they had like Sabbath and stuff, but we had a lot of. My mom had like Bruce Springsteen, Rod Stewart. A contemporary maybe of your parents would be like the Goo Goo Dolls and
Yeah.
Matchbox 20. But my dad did the whole classic rock thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, Van Halen.
yeah. 93.7, baby.
What is with all these old jokes? I'm not old and I haven't had anything to drink.
Oh my goodness.
I like it. Maybe you're just trying out some comedy material.
Listen to some pretty cool music. Austin Welch, who did your parents listen to? Any else? Duh.
Hey, what have you been listening to? Cornelius Jukebox, you jerk?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, who are you, Cornelius?
I don't know. They're pretty funny though.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. I like these guys.
They must be talking about another Eric. What's up?
Yeah, probably so.
Hey.
Jelly and mayonnaise, hard no.
Yeah.
Yes, do it. Come
We
on.
got some people chiming in about jelly and mayonnaise. Not that he came back here to tell you that.
Oh, come on.
That's like somebody coming through the screen right now and being like, "Look, you need to shut up about jelly and mayonnaise."
I'm causing a controversy. Jelly and mayonnaise all the fucking way.
Hot take. All right. Austin Welch, we are waiting on you. Hello, and Cornelius Jukebox. You can go ahead and just.
Who's Mr.
How much for a gram? All right, Moscow, 95. 95, that's you. 95.
Tennagram
For some mayo.
for sweet mayonnaise.
I've gone on the record about Metallica. All right. It's
I
an eclectic taste, Austin Welch.
Nice.
I wonder if it's on a burnt CD.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
My parents. Okay, this is what your parents were. Your parents were listening to Cypress Hill. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I like that they're like at odds. Like, all right, but when we're done with NWA, we're putting on my Garth Brooks CD.
I don't even know any Garth Brooks songs.
Really?
What's a good one?
The big one, the big one is "Friends in Low Places." I'm sure you know that song.
I got friends in low.
And then the other one is, I think he does "Neon Moon."
Oh.
Talk to me in the chat. Let me know if he does "Neon Moon." I think
grew up
so.
Listening to Dolly Parton and Rammstein. That's pretty cool.
You're just trying to be controversial, Cornelius Jukebox.
Too sexy for my shirt. No, wait, that's not Rammstein, huh?
I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is.
I was just racist just now. Just lumped all the German music into one.
Are they even German?
It
Rammstein
sounded
is.
like
Yeah.
it.
So I heard Rammstein's touring this year,
Really?
and their shows are supposed
Yeah, we're
to
opening
be.
up for him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I will be there. I'll be parking lot partying
Dude, we'll
pregame.
get you backstage. We'll get you backstage. Fuck yeah. Easy
It's a
peasy.
different Brooks. Brooks and Dunn. So I don't know Garth Brooks apparently.
Oh shit, me neither.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, Garth.
Garth Brooks. Help me out over there.
Y'all know any Garth Brooks? Shit. Me
No.
neither.
Yeah. Now we're just calling out the room.
No one does.
All right. Well, hey, it was nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you
Yeah.
too.
We're gonna get close again, like this. You're a little less sweaty. You're a little less sweaty than you were before, and that's all right.
Hell yeah.
Well, cool. Congratulations on the music video. It was great.
Of course.
You put a lot of
thank
work
you.
into that. Looked good.
Yeah. It was mostly John Rosales, Katie McDowell, Moss Music helped us as well, and everybody else that came out fucking killed it. So
Right on.
thank you, all you motherfuckers that helped us out with that.
Yeah. Next, the 20th. It'll be next Wednesday night. next Tuesday night.
Thursday.
Next Thursday night,
Yeah.
Kick Butt Coffee. Show Friday night in San Marcos. Show Saturday night at the Electric Church in East Austin. So be sure and check out the Boleys. Plenty of shows to go to this upcoming week here. So check them out on Bandcamp as well, and Smoke a Boleys on Instagram. Follow them on there. Do your part, people. It's free. Subscribe to the channel here. Check out the bands as we're posting this throughout the night. And yeah.
What was the first song we learned? Toxicity by System of a Down or some Nirvana song.
How were the drums on your Toxicity?
Emma fucking killed it.
That's a doozy.
Yeah. She could kill that shit. Knock it out of the park. Oh, thank you, Katie.
Thank you, everybody, for your questions. Be sure and follow the Boleys on Instagram. And if you can, I know it's a lot of work, but like you're already here on YouTube, so just like subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. Cool.
Nation Army.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Seven Nation Army. That's more realistic. That's for my parents, so they know the real truth.
What's the smoke? The smoke on the waters, like, and then
Yeah.
Seven Nation Armies.
That's like
That's right there.
primo right there.
All right, thank you everybody for hanging out. We are just getting going here tonight, so we're gonna do a quick sound check with the Kraken Quartet, and we will be back in just a few moments. So if you're watching in Austin and want to come down to Spokesman, have a drink with us, have a
Come on.
smoke with somebody, smoke
We
cigarettes.
only
out back.
smoke
back.
sage.
Yeah.
We're fucking
Got
cleansing
drinks here,
shit.
got coffee, food, all that wonderful stuff. So if not, enjoy it from home. And that's it for now. So hang out, and we will be back in just a few moments with the Kraken Quartet.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers.
All right, hello again, everybody. Welcome back. We're here. Thank you for being patient with us. We're setting up, we're sound checking, we're tuning this in, we're fine tuning this in for you watching at home, and that is you, Two Guns West. No, we are just getting started here tonight. Thanks for tuning in early to the Bullies. We appreciate that. And anybody watching in Austin, it's not over yet. So if you want to come down to Spokesman and enjoy the show with us live in person, come on down and hang out. We're here. We're in the back of the building. We're live for another, hour and a half, 2 hours. So everybody watching in Austin, keep that in mind. And if you're watching from at home, we appreciate that too. So thanks again for hanging out, and we'll continue the night here as we hand this over to the Kraken Quartet.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for hanging out here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone online. We're the Kraken Quartet. I'm just going to move this microphone. Give me 1 second. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Everyone in chat, hello. Too many birds cracking open a beer. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're the Kraken Quartet. We're from right here in Austin, Texas. We got a whole bunch of new songs that we're playing tonight. That one was called Hook and Loop. It had our friend Sarah Brown on trumpet. Give it up for Sarah Brown. Yeah. What are we playing next? Far From Home. Awesome. Just a second here. The National Foundation for Penguins. That's awesome. We love penguins. This is called Far From Home. Thanks so much, everybody. Yeah, right. How's everyone in chat doing? AJ Fernandez, thanks so much. Loving all this. Mel says more Sean, please. Sean, give the people what they want. Right on. So those last two were new songs. We put out our first record a couple years ago. It's called Separate Migrate. The next two are going to be off of that. This one is called Amethyst. Hey, we just want to say super huge thank you to everyone at Safe House. Y'all are awesome. You've all been so cool to us. We know that we're like the least convenient band at all time. So thank you for putting up with us. We appreciate it. If y'all are watching, be sure to subscribe to them. They're doing great things. You good for next one? Hey, thanks so much, everybody. So we got two more. These are both new ones. We've got an EP coming out in a couple months. It's coming out April 3rd. It's called Backdrop, and it's a collaboration we did, 5 tracks with our friend Nay here. Say hello, Nay.
Hello.
Nay is a bud, and we met when we first moved to Austin, and we're pretty excited that we get to do this collaboration. So if you like what you hear, it comes out April 3rd. We're taking pre-orders for it right now. We're selling it on like a translucent red vinyl. Looks really awesome. You can check it out on our Bandcamp page. This first one that we're going to do together is called Hold My Breath. So Too Many Birds is talking about a vibraphone-powered spaceship. And I think that's an excellent idea.
I really like this Too Many Birds person.
Yeah, Too Many Birds, thank you for holding it down in chat.
Killing it all night.
Yeah, right?
Caught up in a feeling I can't stand. Tossing till the morning breaks my spirit again. A fool for the process when I swear I hold my breath. The more I die, the more I make, the more I make, the more I feel. I think about the time I believed in something bigger than the back of my head. The more I die, the more I ooh, what it means to feel less. In a world I see tearing at my fingertips. A fool for the prospect when I hold my breath. Thanks, y'all. Cool. Well, yeah, we got one more for y'all. If you want to check out what we're doing, if you want to keep up with us, you can find us in all the usual places. That last song you just heard, "Hold My Breath," is streaming everywhere right now: Spotify, YouTube, all those places. You can check out what Nay's doing at Adobo or at Hikes Music. You could check us out at the Kraken Quartet. Yeah, we got one more. Is this the first time we're doing this one live-ish?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Basically, we'll go with yes. You all are in
in for something new. This one's the title track off our new EP. It's called Backdrop.
Yeah, and like he was saying, everything is available for pre-order right now on the krakenquartet.bandcamp.com. Yeah, and April 3rd, our new record's coming out. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Safe House. Hey, thanks to everyone who tuned in. We appreciate it. We're the Kraken Quartet. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. And I'm Adobo.
All right, hello again, friends of the internet. How we doing out there? The Kraken Quartet. You know, I like to do this special occasions. Just give them a round of applause, please, and then we'll just let them go, and they're all clapping at home. They're sitting in a room, clapping awkwardly, and their roommate's like, "What are you doing?" But deserved, I think so. Thank you all for coming out and performing with us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
This is a special collaborative occasion, from my understanding. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I'm counting 5, but it's a quartet.
Yes.
So, go on.
Yeah, so this is a collaborative project between essentially 2 groups, Adobo, which is the project of Nay, and then the Kraken Quartet. And essentially, we met a number of years ago, and
Oh, I was thinking about this today, actually.
what?
Because I had my solo project, I had a track that I wanted some Brazilian percussion on.
That's right.
Remember? And then
I
Sean was
remember.
like, oh, yeah, you got to connect. And then that happened. I kept, cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any Brazilian percussion on this EP.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I think we still did that, but yeah, then this turned into a whole nother thing.
Teaches a samba school.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Is there a... we're going to be fighting over this. It's okay. We'll get nice and close. Is there a...
Thank
With-
you, Cole.
What's the... Do you know many of these people? Yeah?
I know AJ.
Okay.
AJ Fernandez, what's
The,
up, homie?
What is the... There's sort of like a shuffle to a lot of these... I guess... regional specific drum rhythms. Is Brazilian is something you had in mind, specifically?
Absolutely. It's a
Okay.
big influence for
One
me.
song that we did not play live today, but you will hear soon enough. Hint, hint. Was kind of one of the impetus for the Brazilian rhythm type stuff. That last song we played, Backdrop, actually had a Zimbabwean rhythm.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
So you're very mindful of
Zimbabwean.
this then.
Yeah, actually, me personally, when I first moved to Austin, I played in a group called Rattletree Marimba. Joel Laviolette, if you're out there, what's up? He runs this awesome marimba school that uses that type of shuffle rhythm that you heard with the marimba and vibraphone. You know. So, yeah.
Well, and the rhythms are danceable. I mean, it's all dance music, so having the opportunity to incorporate rhythms like that into our music just hopefully gives it that kind of upward bounce, kind of danceable nature.
Do the 4 of you have a musical background? Somebody mentioned you were friends and you major in music school.
It's true. We met in music school.
Okay.
Back in 2009, we met at Ithaca College. And
In New York?
In New York,
Yeah.
Ithaca, New York.
Yeah.
And we met like playing in the orchestra and the
Okay.
percussion ensemble and things like that there. And when we started, this is kind of like
I'm sorry, all 4 of you did?
the 4 of us. Yeah.
Wow.
So
same
yeah,
class.
exactly.
They're
yeah,
all masters of percussion
kidding.
performance,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
but it was kind of funny. Like in the deep past of the Kraken Quartet, we were more of like a classical ensemble. Like the first performance we ever did, we didn't even play any of our own music. We played like Steve Reich and John Cage and those kind of like new music composers. Yeah. And then it kind of shifted after a little while. It was Taylor over here on the end was kind of just taking a course, and he wrote something for fun and was like, hey guys, can we kind of like read through this together? And that became like the first Kraken Quartet song.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it kind of like spiraled from there, and here we are.
So I would assume that New York has much more of a formal scene, a formal music scene than Austin does. Is that not to be dismissive of Austin music, but you know, as far as structure and studies go, why Austin, I guess?
We all loved our time in Ithaca, you know. If the geography is lost for anyone, or for people who are mostly familiar with Texas, it really is kind of, it's like 3 hours from any other civilization. Ithaca, New York is.
Okay.
But it's very beautiful, and we recommend that everyone go there because it's like the best place ever. But I personally after we graduated from Ithaca, we all went to different graduate schools to continue doing music studies, and I went to UT.
Okay.
And I just like met a bunch of people who were really awesome and welcoming in the music scene. And basically the four of us were like, we want to keep doing this. We want to keep making music together. And essentially we were just like, all right, we have to pick a city. And I sold them. I gave them a real hard sell.
You had the strongest sell.
Yeah.
That this is like an incubator city that's really great for, young artists to try to
Didn't Chris come pretty late?
start your project,
Yeah, I was the last one to move here. Sarah and I moved here 2016.
That must be Sarah complimenting the mustache in the chat here, I guess.
Slash Sarah playing the trumpet. Hi, Sarah. But yeah, so we were the last ones to join the pack, but Austin's been great. I mean, what's cool is when we moved here, we weren't really sure kind of what scene we'd fit into. And it was nice because we were just kind of welcomed into kind of the mathy and prog scene and all the clubs downtown. And also there's a really great contemporary music scene in Austin that was very welcoming to us. So it's kind of been a really fun place to build what we're doing.
I don't remember where I met you.
Um,
Talking about it.
Yeah, so I think that at some point, it started honestly. I think the Spotify algorithms just pointed me towards hikes. They got me and they just knew. I think some of us just like came to a show and we just said hey.
Y'all were in our top related artists.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thanks, Spotify.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you for
Spotify.
that. Thank you for that. But we definitely came to like a hike show at Cheer Ups, and I think we were just like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I think one thing led to another. About 2 years ago now, we actually did one of the songs did a song that's now on the new Hikes record together.
Oh yeah.
And we did a song that's about to be, that's going to come out on Backdrop on April 3rd. Together about 2 years ago. That was like April 12th of 2018 was the
Why
first
do you
time
remember
that the
that
five
date?
of us. What?
Why do you remember that date?
I don't know. I'm good with dates. I don't know.
It's an important day.
It's a good day.
So, you've never collaborated before on any of this? No? I just want to get to this question really quick.
Yeah.
Sorry to leave you hanging out there.
Oh, that's a great question.
Too Many Birds is asking who dances the
Who
most.
dances the most?
I used to break dance, so probably me.
Okay.
I just got a finger pointed at me for my vibraphone noodly dances.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Flailer.
maybe I'm gonna go deep into Chris's past here, and there was a time when Chris, you were either a regionally or nationally ranked Dance Revolution competitor.
That's dark history. That's long gone.
Yeah, that's real.
And it doesn't sound like it's very true.
It's super true. There are
videos
if you're
somewhere
a
in the
personal
deep,
if you're a
dark
personal friend of mine,
interwebs.
hit me up. I will give you videos of Chris doing DDR
Dude, that's
and
our first
crushing.
music video for this album.
Oh, I'd be down for that. That'd be great. Yeah, me now just panting after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to watch that.
Thank you for the questions. If anybody else out here has any questions, feel
Too Many
free to
Birds is
send them
just
in the
crushing
chat.
it.
Thank you, Too Many Birds, and thank you, Call and Marby, for the love, for the you
Yeah,
know.
Also,
thank you.
Jabloom.
Appreciate that.
Jabloom's awesome.
But I was going to ask, of all of the working musicians in Austin, how do you decide who's right for a collaboration? And you're not just committing to a single or something. You're committing to an album, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it or anyone else, but I think we all just liked each other's music, and that was the
Yeah.
starting point.
The very like Sean was saying, a little over a year ago, we did a show where we collaborated on like one or two tunes, and at that time there were songs that Nate had already written, and Nate was playing a solo set, and it's just like, let's hop on for these one or two songs, and something about the way, not just like as musicians, but the sounds blended together,
Sure.
like the specific way Nate plays, and
Okay.
it just seemed like it really worked very well, and it was kind of natural that we wanted to see how far we could push that, beyond like just adding on a little bit of extra percussion.
Yeah, and there are moments, so, Chris and I both play the keyboard parts in the band, and there are moments where he and I will compose out a section to be very, busy and full of notes and really virtuosic and sitting together. And as you could see in Hold My Breath, there's a ton of virtuosity in what Nay is doing on the guitar with so much tapping. And I think there's a similarity between the two goals, at least in that part of writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it blended
I
super
played
well.
quints.
Yeah.
I played quints all in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was in the marching team, and I did this great piece called Alcatraz, which is
Nice.
crazy, and we had like chains around our ankles.
That's cool.
But we didn't start like a cool quartet. We started a metal band.
But like that was one of like the first things. Like there was one rehearsal where like you played something that was just super fast and super virtuosic, and Chris was like, "Cool, I want to also double that and play that." And then like there was like 5 minutes of just like learning each other's really fast 16th note patterns, and it was like, "This is really cool." Now both instruments sit on top of one another. So as far as like a good fit, like that lended itself really seamlessly well.
And
you know?
is it written to where is a lot of this written and rehearsed that way, or is like, here's your homework, learn it by next rehearsal?
All by ear and vibing it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that said, though, Kraken Quartet has an insane work ethic. Like, we'll show up with, like, parts ready and, like, rehearsed and, like, has a Slack channel with multiple feeds. You know, looking at
this kind of music,
crazy.
from what I gather, just as a viewer, there's not a lot of room for sloppiness in it. Like, it's going to stick out a lot, so you got to be pretty tight with it. I'm actually a little shocked that none of you wear any, like, you know,
like
ears. Yeah,
I
ears.
do for just my vocals, though. Like,
well,
you know,
Taylor does a little bit too. Didn't you used to for a while?
I think that kind of comes.
Something on your synth.
Yeah, I think that kind of comes back to like our roots were in more like chamber music, contemporary classical music, and we were kind of used to like, let's all be really close and listen very carefully to what each other are doing. And we've messed around. We even used to rehearse with in-ear monitors, and there's something like it was just so far, you know, just enough removed from what we were comfortable with that it never quite felt right.
Well, some people, especially drummers, and if they spend a lot of time studying music and rehearsing to a click, it's like it's almost too robotic, and it's like, you're really, really good at drums, but you've obviously been to like jazz school or something. You're like studied jazz, and like, you know, it's a little distracting, I think, sometimes if it's not loose enough.
Well, I think something that for me as the person who plays the most straight ahead drum stuff, but also whenever Taylor plays drum parts too, I think we usually start with this starting point of the metronome, and it's kind of like, okay, but how do I play with that? And it has to have a vibe and a feel. So like our mission is to be in time, but then it has to have a groove, it has to have a feel, and the imperfection is actually like the human part of it. You know what I mean? And a lot of those grooves, like if you really academically went super deep, they all have these signature little imperfections or like you know, ways that you play them that actually give them their character. And that's what's awesome.
Are they written?
No, that's the best part.
Just
it's
like a sign that says interpret this.
Yeah, I think that sometimes I think you see people like go, oh, I'm gonna do like a doctoral paper or thesis on like this rhythm, and they try and like write it out, you know. But like, if you're gonna go somewhere to another country and like learn it, like they're all just like, what's written on paper does not matter. You just have to listen and feel this thing. I mean, I'm talking a little outside my zone in the sense that Andrew would be Dobos over there would be the more versed person at talking about that in particular. Just feel and Brazilian and
groove.
Afro-Cuban music.
If it doesn't feel good, then it's not good.
Sure. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah, all right. There you go.
Yeah. It's like, if you ever, you know, some people will say, have you ever played something you weren't reading? You know, and you can tell. So, I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't read music, so
Me neither.
I'm probably speaking out of school. But just to kind of add to what Two Guns West was saying. So.
Oh, that's fair enough. And way early on, we tried like writing parts for each other. But on top of that, I mean, we kind of all have really obscure setups, and we each have, individually a pretty intimate knowledge of what is possible for ourselves to do. But like, I have no real depth with what Taylor can do or with what Sean can do. So I think over the years we've kind of learned more just to trust one another.
Cool.
So rather than try and dictate exactly what someone else should do, we kind of just talk in broad terms and let them, with their familiarity, with their options, go with it.
Right. Yeah, I imagine you're like, so why are you playing it that way? It's like, well, I was thinking about, some rock band is like, oh, I didn't hear that in there at all, but okay, whatever gets you there, it sounds good.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say and even going on with the backdrop with the Adobo record, I think that Nay also came into the room having skills on the guitar that we did not know were possible. And it's kind of like if we had tried to just write out guitar parts, so much of the percussive elements I think we never would have even discovered if we all tried to just like write stuff out, which I think was the beauty of it not being written out, was then Nay brought in all these sounds that we didn't know were possible.
Ooh, I want to tab this out though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have one more song on my other band's record to like tab out, and it's really satisfying actually to see it.
Do you actually you write tablature for your?
Yeah. This will be the first time we're like putting it to print and stuff. But
wow.
I feel like this community of like technical music really responds well to that.
Okay, interesting. Are any of you guitar players?
Sean plays guitar.
I used to play. I used to learn Fall of Troy songs by ear when I was in high school. Yeah.
I can hear some of
Yeah,
that in
none of us
your
are
guitar?
like, classically trained.
I toured with them.
Yeah. Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
When?
2016 in Japan.
On their reunion?
Yeah, it was a
Were you
reunion.
playing with them?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah,
That's very
it did.
challenging music. Yeah.
That guy shreds.
Did you learn it? Did they tab it out for you, or did you just have to?
Oh no.
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 You'd already known everything, I guess.
Oh, I wasn't playing in the band.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They do a three-piece thing, and
okay.
so that guitar's taking up a lot of sonic space.
Okay.
But my other band, Hikes, was touring with them.
Very cool.
Overseas,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Also.
That's sick. I wonder if you still know any.
Yeah. Nay, you also played drums.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, I played drums.
I
first.
also want to throw out before we pivot away from the Fall of Troy, Thomas Eric also was originally a drummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I was also going to say that because Nay, you play drums. You still play
played black
drums.
metal for like 8 years.
Drums in
Yeah.
a black metal band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, and then we
okay,
went to
go
like
on,
I don't know, whatever was there at the time. Like
Are you from Austin? then?
deathcore and no.
Okay.
I moved here 10 years ago
Okay.
from
Well,
Fayetteville.
you drummed with Mother Falcon on
I drummed with
last year at South by Southwest. Saw you
drummed
play.
with Mother Falcon last year, and has Smiles played a show in this room. I don't know if it was a Safe House thing.
We haven't had Smile on. No.
Oh, okay, right on. I used to play drums in that band too.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's funny you've mentioned a few times this. I'm just gonna let you hang on to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
And I don't mind either though too. So, I remember Nate playing drums in Smile too.
Aw.
Okay. Do you know AJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Spelled smile the right way and everything.
Yeah.
I never would have put together this. I guess math rock influence that you all have, because it's like the way the music's challenging is still there. It's just the aggression is not really there, and I'm as we get older, it's like I still enjoy this in many ways, but in other ways, it's like I don't need that like blasting guitar. Was this a conscious effort or to? There are intense parts to it, but with a metal background, do you see yourself getting away from that as you get older? Or any of you?
I think for
Big
us,
time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every single day. I don't listen to any bands that are like the music that I make, and I don't like to go see bands like that. I don't even enjoy music like that, and I want to make quiet music. This is such a like reasonable volume for me, and like like I just jumped in there because I have pretty strong feelings about that right now, especially. Like I'm enjoying songwriting more than catharsis.
Who can bring in the most amps and
or
play
yeah,
the loudest?
or I don't really have anything to prove any. I just want to like write good songs. That aren't too loud.
I was gonna say, also though, like from like a math rock standpoint, and I mean when you kind of look back, some of the early math rock bands, like all say Don Cab, American Football, all talk about loving Steve Reich.
Okay.
And Steve Reich wrote so much incredible percussion music that I think if you go listen to some Steve Reich music like Six Marimbas, Nagoya Marimbas, drumming, stuff like that, you're going to hear a lot of stuff exactly and like you can tell the inspiration both for math rock and also for what Andrew and Chris are doing on the marimba and vibraphone a lot of the time. And I think that just subconsciously might be why math rock people started thinking our music was kind of cool, or being willing to listen to us and put up with us at shows with all of our gear, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I'm always curious about, we had I imagine I'm close to the same age as most of you, so we had like an emo band, an emo core band in here on our last show, and it's like there's still there is places to go with a lot of this music still. I just I don't know if it's a youthful thing or not, or if I just in my mind feel like kind of not to be dismissive or anything, but like I've heard it, so I still want to treat all of it with an open mind, because there is still stuff I'm like, that's great. You think you've heard it all, and then you haven't at all. Anyway, Sarah Brown, another friend?
Yeah, another friend.
Maybe in the room. Asked about, is there any type of festival coming up?
Yeah.
It's funny
This is a Chris question.
So
take it away, Chris.
Yeah. So last year, we did something called the first annual Austin Percussion Festival.
Okay.
We talked a lot about how we enjoy different styles of music, and we have always enjoyed like the sense of community that different kind of pockets of Austin have, and we kind of set it as a mission to kind of bring some of that together. So last year, the first Austin Percussion Festival, we brought in like Austin Samba. We brought in students from Austin Soundwaves, which is a great El Sistema music program. The UT Percussion Ensemble played, Round Rock High School. All these kind of different types of percussion music came together, and we did collaborations and sets. And we're doing it again this year. This year we're welcoming Baylor Percussion Group. From Waco, Texas. Sure. We're welcoming students from Austin Soundwaves, which is a really great program in town. We're performing Austin Samba's coming back, and Leander High School is coming. They're doing some of our songs, notated out for percussion ensemble. Yeah, and that's going to be awesome. Next month, March 28th.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty flattering, right?
Yeah,
you're gonna be at like a football game one day and be like, "What? That's our song."
That's our song. Yeah,
that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's a fun festival, and it's totally free too. We do it at Imagine Art every year.
Okay, that's what my next
totally
question
free.
was, This is a big old loudish room of can be.
It's a lot of instruments. Concrete floor,
low ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't say that it's supported by the City of Austin, Cultural Arts Development Fund.
Yeah, Austin is incredible. That's one of the reasons we love living here. Is the city is so supportive of musicians. Between like the core funding, which puts on the festival, and like we're all members of HAM, Health Alliance for Austin Musicians.
HAM, shout out HAM.
Yeah,
for
HAM
so much.
Yeah,
made my life so much better.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was asking earlier. It's like it's known for being like a rock city, you know.
Blues,
so blues and country, and I'm just I appreciate people that move here and sort of challenge the way that it's been perceived, and be like, that's great and all for what it's known for, but we're gonna like make our own thing here. And Austin's really, really great about being open to a lot of that. It's just like again, it's like I didn't even know I wanted to hear this. This is great. So
I mean, we get that too when we go to shows. We like have been countless times been surprised by like we didn't know this existed.
Sure.
And it's right here in Austin. It's pretty.
Honestly, I showed up tonight and saw this whole setup and was like, oh my gosh, this feels like a huge city kind of thing.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was so impressed. I was like,
Right. Well, I say this a lot. Like, there aren't many cities that we could do this in because we have no shortage of bands and artists
Yeah.
that are not only representing the community really well with quality music and quality performance, but are open to coming and doing this. I mean, we're our whole thing with this is like trying to, because the city's getting more expensive. And I may have talked loosely about this with some of you, but like it's we're trying to find ways to do good things with the internet and connect with people online. Like we do this in the middle of the week because we're not trying to challenge the venues like or compete with them or anything. Like this is something you can watch from home. You can support your friends' bands from home. You can support something. You know, this is not made for people. It is made for certain people in Austin who want to watch it from home, but it's also made for people that are watching that don't have access to this kind of thing in their hometown, and they're like, "This is great. I'm gonna find you on Bandcamp," and then you get to actually connect with people live, and that's what we like about this. And yeah, we've you know, so thank you for recognizing that. But
oh yeah, for
a big
sure.
part of what this is we've just had a lot of access to people approaching this with an open mind. So,
It's bro.
yeah, favorite DIY band not in Austin.
Ooh, that's a good question. Does anyone?
Oh man, this is hard. There are so many.
I have a biased answer because they're good friends. But there's this amazing band based in Brooklyn called Ensemble et al. And they're kind of like they're kind of like our spirit family. Like they're another all percussion group, and they do things that like blow our mind. We've gotten to play with them a couple times, and unreal. So yeah, Ensemble et al.
Yeah, marimba and vibraphone also as part of their setup. Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
One of the only bands we've ever played with that we can backline all our stuff.
So, have any of you have any of you lived in New York City before?
Not direct. None of us directly in New York. We've all grown up in or around some of those spots. Like me and Chris are from North Jersey.
Okay.
So we would frequent there as
What's that
pesky
really good
kids.
place in North
As youths,
Jersey or in
rebellious
Jersey?
youths.
Trenton, Wawa.
Oh, Wawa.
That's South
that's like a
Jersey. I don't want to. That's South
Pennsylvania
Jersey.
kind of chain.
So I'm asking that because you're speaking of your friend's band that have this kind of footprint. I wonder how easy it is to move around, even to you to an extent. Is like, do you have a rehearsal space and you just show up there, or is this how you travel often?
So right now we're mobile. We had a rehearsal space in South Austin Music Rooms, but we decided that we were going to go the mobile route and kind of rehearse in and out of each other's homes. As far as portability goes, obviously the kits are kind of what they are. They just pack up into their cases, and they, you can rush and doll them. The keyboard instruments are really cool because they pack up all into one piece. So like the marimba behind me has a hinge on both frame ends, and the bottom sides just fold up underneath, and you can just carry it flat like a table. Or you can turn it on its side, and it takes up a minimal amount of space. And it's very similar design for the vibraphone.
Yeah.
So as far as getting this stuff around, it does fit.
Yeah. This is my ignorance of not ever having touched a xylophone or vibraphone ever. I'm just picturing like a grand piano rolling down like downtown, like New York. I'm like,
it's not fun.
It still is a lot of gear.
It's still a lot of gear.
Yeah, it doesn't make them
That's
any
a lot of
lighter,
gear.
but it makes them easier to move.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
we also with the keyboard instruments that Andrew and Chris play. Sometimes people see them and get kind of envious because they definitely, these two instruments are outfitted with electric pickup systems, and that basically means that these two don't have to travel with the tubes. There's normally big metal pipes that come down and resonators.
Oh, I didn't think about
there's
that.
there's
it's all another component we
resonators
don't even
that
have to worry
make
about.
the instrument acoustically louder.
maybe if you're recording for more.
We do.
sonically
We record with him that way.
Yeah.
But
Well, and there are other companies that, like more academic, focused companies that manufacture marimbas and vibraphones, and they come with all these extra pieces that all break off in different small pieces, and like you could pack up a whole like SUV just with one marimba. And like as far as our situation goes, like we're fortunate that everything is just small and it tucks into itself, and like it just carries. In my case,
Did I just mention a xylophone and there's not actually a xylophone here at all?
that's fine.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you?
We're not offended.
Well,
yeah, not at all, really.
Xylophone
This
is
one is a marimba.
xylophone is technically the whole family of wooden
Yes.
instruments. So
Trying to
you're
see which
good.
camera is
Technically,
looking.
you're good.
That's I can live with that. You don't have to walk this back for me. This is my hill to die on.
I need to
here.
answer AJ's question really quick because I didn't say anything, and it's really important to me. Dezora is my favorite DIY
Dezora's
band, not else.
amazing.
They're from McAllen, and they're probably the best band on earth.
Dezora.
Dezora, they're so good.
They're dope.
They should. Oh man, if they came in here, they're
Yeah?
so good. Holy shit.
Check it out.
They're good.
I have one more question. I don't want to keep you all night. With the recording, with the album, with this being such like a textural sound, when is enough of like, all right, this song is finished, because I'm sure that you could just layer it.
Our Logic sessions are out
Yeah,
of
what
control.
was the number of
Oh,
tracks,
really?
Sean, on the last?
One of you has to.
Last recording
I just
session.
want to add this one thing.
Yeah, so I'm the engineer, and I will say that the tamest song on this record has 42 tracks, and the densest on this record has 212 tracks.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
And then it was kind of fun though, because then it was like, all right, well, if it's that many,
No,
this gotta
well,
be
that's the
room
thing.
for
It's like
another one.
it's like
One
once
more
you get to
shaker.
What are we
212,
missing?
it's like, well,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, like, can't you just like double track that thing? I'm like, no, with
Wasn't
one
that one
shaker
of the
is
songs
fine.
that I
could
gave
rent
you that
mics
was
for
like
it
done
and
too?
re-put
Like
the
pretty much.
mattresses
I was
up.
like,
Well, that was a song that Nay brought in, a song that was almost done, and that's one of the more tame songs. Oh yeah, the 212. Yes, that is also a song that. Yeah. I will say deadlines help. I say, all right, get your requests in by this date, and like we'll be democratic about it. We'll vote. All right, are we going to record that thing? Yes or no? And then I try and whip people to just be like, no, this is done.
Sure.
But like everything's fair game until a deadline, and then I hard cut it off.
sticky notes too. You had a lot of sticky notes.
Yeah, if you go look at my Instagram, you'll see a couple of sticky notes.
if you're looking for something to get Sean for any gift giving occasion, get him more sticky notes.
Yeah, I'm always trying
Or
to
runs
get
through
hire
them
him as an
real
engineer.
fast.
Yeah.
Do you have
Sean is
a
really
studio?
great engineer.
Yeah, I got a home situation right now, but I've mixed and recorded a bunch of bands in Austin and beyond, and it's a thing that I'm on my way to doing a lot more of.
Cool.
It makes our life a lot easier
Great.
too.
Of course.
Someone
yeah.
already knows what we're
Yeah.
trying to do.
Yeah.
Gengar.
Just gotta show up and play.
So Sarah just asked us what's our favorite Pokemon, and Dobo
Just
said
went for it.
Spinda.
Gengar.
I don't know.
Dragonite.
Sorry.
Did I just say that tough?
Yeah.
Pass.
Dragonite.
Psyduck.
Passmon.
Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Right.
Oh yeah, Snorlax
I'm
is
going
great.
with Snorlax because it's the only one.
What's
I
the
know
new
right
corgi one
I'm
called?
specifically going with Psyduck
Rampart.
as
Oh.
portrayed in the original animated cartoon. That's the Psyduck I
That
believe
one
in.
bums
Yeah.
me out though, because Psyduck always does something really special, and then no one knows. That's wait,
Oh
that's
no,
Togepi.
you're right. What?
That's Togepi.
That's Togepi. Yeah, you're right.
Then the album is out. Did you say April?
April 3rd.
April 3rd, and you're self-releasing it.
Yeah,
We're
you gotta get them all.
self-releasing it.
You gotta get them all.
All right, I'll stop.
Got to catch all the translucent red vinyl records.
But yeah, April 3rd. Pre-orders are open now at the Kraken Quartet.bandcamp.com. Yeah, we're pressing it on this cool-looking red vinyl, translucent red, and the second to last song we played, "Hold My Breath," is streaming right now on Spotify and on YouTube and on Apple Music, all those places.
Yeah, I recognize that from your Bandcamp.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll also say that if you give us a follow on Spotify, the algorithm gods will just plop new songs by the Kraken Quartet and Adobo right into your playlist as soon as they come out.
Maybe within the next week or so, even.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
All right. Thank you, everybody, friends of the internet, the Kraken Quartet. Again, everybody at home, give yourselves and give the performance here tonight a round of applause. Go ahead. We'll wait. We'll wait. We're still waiting. Go on. You're standing up now? Now you're standing up? Okay. Sit down. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Safe House Session 143. That is it until the end, a day before your boy's birthday. There you go. Yeah. Next shows and where to get tickets.
Next shows, the Kraken Quartet is playing a show at Far Out Lounge on February 23rd.
And
25, February 25. And Adobo.
Adobo is playing on the 16th with Howdy and Claire Teresa at Brew and Brew. And then we will be announcing a tour soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you all.
Thank you
all.
Thank you.
Safe House
thanks,
ATX on Instagram, safehouseaustin@gmail.com. Hit us up. Check us out at www.safehou.se. If you want to book a show with us, we are there. We are also on Patreon at Safe House, and we would subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free. Follow us on YouTube if you can afford it. Patronage on Patreon. We really, really appreciate it. Anything's going back into the show. We are camera down, and we really want to get that fixed. So please, anything you can afford, cough it up. If not, that's good too. Thanks for spending your Wednesday night with us, and we will see you in a few weeks.
Thanks, everybody.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Too many birds, you rock.
Too many birds, VIP.